Hello students, today I have brought up a problem based on electric flux calculation and इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम्स एग्ज़ाम्स में आते रहते हैं जेई एडवांस में जेई मेंस में निट में। तो चलो इसको पढ़ते हैं एक बार क्या है क्वेश्चन के अंदर। अ पॉइंट चार्ज कैपिटल Q is kept at point A and the flux through the inclined surface of cone is 3Q by 5 epsilon naught. So initially only Q is present at point A and the flux is only due to charge Q that is kept at point A that is 3Q by 5 epsilon naught. उसके बाद another charge minus Q is also placed at point B and now the net flux will change. So the net flux is given through the inclined surface, it is n times Q by 5 epsilon naught. तो वी हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ एन। तो इसको दो पार्ट में सॉल्व करते हैं हम लोग। इनिशियली ओनली चार्ज ए इज प्रेजेंट, so if only charge A is present, charge A is inside the volume of the cone and we know that total flux due to a charge is Q by epsilon naught. So this should be equal to the total flux crossing the inclined surface plus the total flux crossing the circular surface. So inclined surface it is given 3Q by 5 epsilon naught. 5 epsilon naught and suppose the flux coming out of the circular surface is phi, so plus phi. So from here we can calculate the value of the flux coming out of the circular surface only due to the charge Q. So this will be Q by epsilon naught minus 3Q by 5 epsilon naught. So this we can write as 5 by 5. So this will give us 2Q by 5 epsilon naught. Now when only the second charge is present, if only the negative charge is present at the point Q, if only the negative charge is present, since the orientation of the negative charge at B is similar to the charge Q at A, so from symmetry we can say that the same amount of flux will cross the circular surface due to the negative charge at B, and since it is a negative charge, the direction of this flux, let us use another color, the direction of this flux will be again outward like this, and this flux will be nothing but phi only. Also, if we apply a simple logic, since this is a closed surface, beneath the circular surface we have a closed surface, so from the continuity of flux we can say that the same flux phi is also passing through the inclined surface. That means after superposition, after both the charges are present, if both the charges are present, one second, let us draw another diagram. So if A and B both are present, B is also present, the charge is minus q at B, and at A the charge q is also present. Now through the inclined surface we are interested. Now the flux due to the charge at A is 3q by 5 epsilon naught outward. It is already given in the question. So this is 3q by 5 epsilon naught. And due to the charge B, if I use another color for charge B, we have already calculated the flux through the inclined surface due to B minus q charge at B is also phi, and its direction is like this. Its direction is like this, and this is phi in magnitude, and that phi we have already calculated. So now the total flux through the inclined surface, phi net through the inclined surface, will be 3q by 5 epsilon naught due to the positive charge, and due to the negative charge it is 2q by 5 epsilon naught in magnitude, and in direction it is opposite to 3q by 5 epsilon naught. So minus 2q by 5 epsilon naught. So the result will be, final result will be q by 5 epsilon naught, and we can write it as 1 into q by 5 epsilon naught. And if you compare it with the given flux n cube by 5 epsilon naught, you will get the value of n as 1. So if you compare it, n q by 5 epsilon naught equal to q by 5 epsilon naught, then we get the value of n as 1. So this is the answer. So you can have a look at once. So this was the problem. Here we have only considered due to the charge A, and from here we have calculated the flux phi only due to the charge q passing through the circular surface, and due to the symmetry, the same orientation, same distance of negative charge from the circular surface at the point B, we can say that the same flux phi is also crossing through the circular surface, and the same flux phi must cross the inclined surface and then it will cross the circular surface. So that is 2q by 5 epsilon naught. So 2q by 5 epsilon naught is in opposite direction to 3q by 5 epsilon naught. So that will give you the result, that is q by 5 epsilon naught, and on comparing we get n equal to 1. So that is it. Thank you very much.